Well, guys, welcome back, family, to Rev BigJohn's backyard fishing. Giving honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, none of these things are possible. Yesterday, we did a recon in the area where we fished, and we found these two ponds. So this morning, we're gonna try these ponds out and see if they hold any fish. Isn't that always the job? Always the trick. These are ponds that I can actually hit all the way around. Let's see if we can't dissect this pond rather quickly. If not, go over to the next pond. If not, hit a new location. But we're gonna try it for a second here. So welcome back to Rev BigJohn's backyard fishing. I don't take it lightly that you stop by and that you actually watch. I know in this world we got a propensity to kind of just fast forward through things and move, and I know people do. I get to see all the viewing and the watch time and stuff like that. You know, I'm hoping that I'll do enough to catch your attention to hang out for a minute and actually watch the whole process. But if not, I understand as well too. You know, I do what I do because I love to do it. So today is August 25th, 2020. My eldest turns 23. And so we're down here in Ohio to celebrate him today. And you know me, he's sleeping. I can tell you that right now. All right. I'm getting ready to switch to the worm. All right, I just saw a small bass, so at least I know there's some bass in here. There's small bass in here, and there's big bass in here. Oh man, that thing hit as soon as it hit the water on that one. All right, got our first one on. Oh, spoke too soon. Spit the hook. There's another one that got it. There's all that time. No, that ain't the big one. We got our first one on shore. Chill out. Chill out. Thank you, sir. I missed your little bro. So they must be stacked. Them little ones around there. But like I said, wherever there's little ones stacked, there's a big one there. There's always an opportunistic feeder. And that's what bass are. We need your big bros and your moms and pops. I can dissect this whole pond with this worm. Little spotted bass. Once again, y'all, where there's little ones, there are big ones. How many do you have to go through to find the big one? That's always the question. Somebody got this now. Ah, he let go. You see, that could have been the big one. Man, monster bass, y'all. Thank you, sir. All right, let's move down a little bit. My most productive lure this season is this little broken off Senko. Once again, line is moving. Look like something has it. Thank you, sir. Now, you probably say, well, you catching little fish because you got a little lure on. Man, I've been doing this for a while, y'all. I'm telling you. And you've seen it. Big fish will hit it too. I can throw big stuff all day long and not catch one thing. I throw little and I'm hitting everything. So I just make it part of the mix now, especially when I'm dissecting a new pond, just trying to figure it out. But I'm telling you, sometimes you got to weed through all these little ones just to find that one big one. Look at that big old frog. Is he trying to get the fish? Chill, homie. Chill. Yep. Got another one. Just searching right now. Look at, they already tearing my thumb up. All right, new piece of real estate. Let's see what's in this section. Still getting hits. They still small. You know, the thing about a new pond, you have no idea what the makeup is down there. So that's why you try to just hit the whole thing. Watch it drop, see where it drops, where it lands. If you can, try to hang around the covering. Somebody just picked it up. Pretty soon this worm going to disintegrate. Then I'll put another one on. Let me pull my mask down. Hopefully the mosquitoes have kind of settled in for the morning. Man, they be hitting like it could be the one. Thank you, sir. They identical, aren't they, y'all? Well, if I didn't catch enough yesterday, I'm catching enough today. I'm just not getting the size. But like I tell y'all, man, I'm trying to show you the science behind this. Don't be frustrated at the little fishes. You know, I'm never frustrated. Of course, I don't take pictures of them, you know, but I know we got to weed through them. Somebody having them babies. I'll tell you what the key is now. That when the big one do hit is to land it. Make sure nothing else happens but the land. All right, I'm going to disappear for a second and keep working this area. And see if we can't find something with some size on it. And then we'll come back. Just to show you they still coming. I ain't went nowhere yet, y'all. I ain't went nowhere yet. Just a little bit bigger one. A little bit bigger. Thank you, sir. See, I'm still here. Hope y'all ain't went nowhere. Just trying to dissect this pond. Save y'all the tedious task of watching that. Yeah, I'm still here, man. Still catching them. I caught some other ones, but I was just checking in with you guys, making sure y'all hadn't left yet. Went to some other channel like One Rod, One Reel. Hang out with a brother. Thank you, sir. The umpteenth fish. So we have definitely established a pattern, you know, but let's try this green pumpkin a little bit bigger now and see if we can't find the bigger fish we're looking for. And if this don't work, we'll go back to the black and blue on the bigger one and see if we can't locate some. Or we'll throw that white Senko I tied on yesterday. Still got it tied on, never took it off. That one little blue worm finally was ripped to shreds after about 15 fish. Bass Pro Senkos. That's all I pretty much use. Dime a dozen. You know, green pumpkin is normally a money color. Green pumpkin, pumpkin seed, black and blue, the June bug. Those are normally money colors. Them are the ones I mainly carry. I do have some strange ones just from time to time when the fish are feeling strange, and they will hit it. Like my Cheeto, my white. I got some fluorescent. So I have some special ones for every now and then when none of the regular stuff is hitting. Gotta have all that stuff in your arsenal. You just never know what the order of the day is going to be. So you try to make sure you're prepared. All right, pawn number 2. Let's see what kind of pattern this one holds. We're gonna start with the same thing, black and blue, and see if it just holds for the day. All right, let's go out further. That's a good one. That's a better one. I didn't even know we had it. Ah, I knew that was gonna happen. Thanks. Knew he wasn't stuck. You can always tell. See that? The hook never even came out. It was just in his mouth. One flip and he's gone. 10 pound, I could have jacked it right through the plastic and got him. So they was out a little bit further. That would have been the biggest fish of the day. Yeah, man, that puppy, it never even hit the bottom, man. He just took off with it, but never quite had it. Let's see if there's another one willing to hit it. You know, the deal is to reel in, reel into them, allow them to set the hook. The hook never came out the plastic. And so, at that point, ain't nothing you can do. You can hold on to it, but you at the mercy of whatever that hook does. And that's the difference between, stronger pound test versus lighter pound test. Stronger pound, you can jack them. Lighter pound, you got to play them. If you don't play them, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna get that fish to the shore. And you want them to hook yourself. You can't really expose the hook because if it gets caught, that's it with light line. So you have to go weedless. Comes with the territory. What you do? You just get right back in there again. See if you can't land another one. Or hook another one. There's another hit. He has it. Oh, this is a better fish. I'm trying to make sure he hooked though. I can't really keep him down because I'm up high. If he wants to jump, he can. Oh, he's not as big as the other one. He hit it nice. He's way better than the other ones though. Not better than the one that just got off. He's a tad bit bigger. See that? Just came right out. Whoo! Y'all got me working, boy. Got me working here. Got me working day and night. Ooh. These are all my little spots in Dublin. I tell y'all, man, anywhere you go in Dublin, there's a pond, fish it. As simple as that. I know some people say, well, where were you? Where are you? Look, just get your GPS out, get your Google out, and fish it. These kind of spots, I don't blow up. You just got to find them. You got to do the work, and that's part of fishing. Because as you see, I'm here. Ain't nobody here. So I'm sure these are spots people know about because they got walking trails and everything around here on this particular spot. But just do the work, man. Do the work, GPS like I did. You'll find it. And one thing about Dublin, Ohio, you don't need a fishing license. So as long as you're at one of their ponds, you're good. That's worth the price of admission, right? Because I got about 4 different licenses in 4 different states. Just depends on how much I'm going to go there that particular year. I'm still thinking about going back to Myrtle Beach with my kayak. I always wonder why Randy Howell always had his stuff taped up, but now I know that's just to help to avoid bass thumb. Some of them teeth get in there and cut you real good, especially them spotted. One of the things you're going to learn too about the bigger ones is a lot of times they're harder to stick because they are bigger and their lips are thicker and their skin is tougher. And so with a light line, you really have to allow them to hook themselves. Both of those hits occurred on the fall, not from the bottom. So that's what I'm looking for now, is a hit on the fall. Always come to a spot where you hit. It gives the spot a chance to rest for a second, let the fish kind of replenish. You ever watch the pros, you see them do it, they'll come back to a spot after they've exhausted it, or caught a few fish and then the bite seems to stop. You know, because wherever fish congregate, they may disperse, but they're going to come back again. So just remember that. I'm almost at 250. How about that? Almost 250 subscribers. I was at 248. I guess somebody came in and said, nah, and went back out. Oops. I have no idea. I know it said 248 one day, and the next day it said 247. Maybe somebody said I was too preachy. I don't know. Maybe I had too many edits and cuts. I don't know. Generally, when I subscribe to somebody, it's generally because, you know, I like the content, not because they subscribe to my page or nothing like that. If you do that, you're in trouble. You know, you just gotta like what you like. You like what you like. You do what you do, and if it all works out, it just works out. You know, but the only thing I look for good quality content. You know, not a whole lot of cursing. You know, as a preacher, I just don't want to hear a whole lot of cursing. You may have good quality content too, but if you are excessively cursing, man, I just can't do it. And I might even like your show, might like your channel. If you're doing silly stuff, you know, I really don't do a whole bunch of silly stuff. So, good quality content, man, that's what I look for, you know. And everybody looks for something different, so there's no right or wrong. You just got to know what you want or what you like. But I get people saying, you know, subscribe to me, man, because I subscribe to you. And I'm like, you know, that's just not a way to grow the channel. You know, I used to be in sales, man. And the only way sales is ever going to work is you got to cold call, man. You got to knock on some doors. You know, you knock on doors and you keep knocking until you get some customers and stuff. But, you know, you just never depend on like family and friends and things like that, you know, because they're not going to help you build your business. You know, and the same thing when it comes to these subscribers and stuff like that. If somebody subscribes to your page because you subscribe to their page, that's not sustainable. They just doing something to, you know, boost numbers and stuff like that. You don't want that anyway. What you want is somebody to subscribe just because they love your content or like your content. So our job is just to simply go out there and put out the content. You know, like I said, for me, this is about a legend. This is about something that I leave behind for my my ancestors and stuff like that for as long as the internet is running and YouTube is running. And when I'm dead and gone, people can still check in and see what Rev did, or their grandfather or father, whatever the case may be, great-grand. Oh man, that's cool. I want to be a fisherman too, or something like that. So, you know, I'll do it for the love. If the subscribers come, that's great. That means I have an audience. That means I may have some influence. You know, and shoot, who don't want that? Not to mention, I get down to retirement, you know, if it's a nice little paycheck, you know, like I said, if One Ron got 1 million subscribers, man, you know, you can kind of retire with something like that. You don't need a whole bunch of money to live. You just need enough to, you know, meet your basic needs and stuff. So I wouldn't be mad at that either, but do what you do because you love it. It's as simple as that. Don't just subscribe to somebody just because they subscribe to your page. That's just not a reason to do it. So, yeah, that's my rant for this morning, or my lesson, or whatever you want to call it. Let's move and keep working this pond. There's a pickup. He's moving with it. Yeah, I tell you, they don't be hooked. We are just about done this body of water. So just in case I don't come back, hey guys, hope you've enjoyed the show. But this is Rev Big John. Always remember, keep the Lord first and keep your lines tight. God bless. I'll see you next time on the water.